Hello again, Centuries. It seems like this week we didn't receive our full delivery of equipment and some things are just left behind. We have the challenge to find the ghost on the Brownstone High School. Can we do this 3 times in this now large map? I don't know, but let's give it a shot. I'll see you in the game. Okay, let's see. It's Nellie Young. And we do have very limited tier 1 items. It's snow weather, apparently. Yeah, so basically just one of everything. Alright, we'll be back in a second. I'm gonna go get this all inside. Alright, how's that? Okay, now that all the evidence stuff for the most part is on the inside, let's go ahead and step in and see what we're dealing with. See if we can find the ghost as it be. Let's maybe grab the thermo. One of the first things that we'll check is what cursed possession we have. Got a board. Well, might as well, right? Where are you? Is that a classroom? Goodbye. Sorry, are you hunting? Well, that was fast. Trying to listen out for it. Not hearing anything. Still can't leave. So it's probably upstairs. Okay. I don't feel like the hunt should be this. It's a big map. Still not hearing anything. There we go. Alright. My sanity wasn't that low. I spent 50% on the where are you to find out that it's a classroom. Just slightly under, so something might have happened in the mean. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. Breaker's on the right side. 4. It's pretty active. That could be a Thay, or... what else could be that active? There's 5. So there's 5 interactions, and nothing that could register as EMF 5, right? So I guess we'll see, now that I'm up over 70, if it hunts again relatively quickly, because it could have just been eagerness to hunt, trying to take me out. Get into the school and check maybe the upstairs classrooms. We'll also get the lights on. That will kind of help with everything. Pink. It is cold though, so warming up will also give us a bit of a hand. These hallways being so long. Just go ahead and run around here. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. Bam. Got lights. Let's go ahead and head this upstairs, though. Where I'm pretty sure it is, based on, you know, just not hearing anything during the time that it was hunting. It's also in... Was that the ghost? It's also in a classroom. That, as far as I remember, is like ambient noise. Otherwise, it's over here? Yeah, this is still going up. This isn't a classroom. Nope. Just gotta search them all now. Getting even warmer. Hello, ghost. Where are you? There's that hallway light. Nope. Not there. It's hunting. And I hear it. It's over here. Because that light was on. So I know it's not a mare. It was regular-ish speed. It hunted at the 50% mark. Demon? Because it aggressively hunted? I don't know. Oh, what luck.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
It was in fact a demon. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, this time around we have Georgia Wilson. Breaker is upstairs? Upstairs, left side. So let's go ahead and... I guess we'll check that out and then come back out for stuff. And see what cursed possession we have. So this will provide light in the instance that it begins hunting, and we can just go ahead and shut off the flashlight. So let's quickly take a look and see what possession we have. Not bored. No. Oh, it's music box. Well, I guess that helps. That can really just put us into a 0 sanity situation, which isn't really going to end up being the best, right? So we're gonna have to have all the fun. Why couldn't we get something wonderful, like monkey paw or something? And and we'll see what ends up happening. Wow, I mean, to be able to discover the ghost hunting on that clicking, it's here? There. Alright, so the lights are on. You open this way. Storage? Nope, getting warm in there. Nope. No phone's ringing. No throw-in. I did not turn this light on. Of course. Both these lights are on. And I did not turn them on. Okay, it's getting cold. Not do them recently. Alright, found the ghost. Turn the light on, it's not a mare. But oh goodness. Are you far from the door? Jeez. Could you have been much further? I don't think so. I think that is about the maximum far you could be. Can I afford this light? Yes. Now hopefully nothing else goes wrong. Because it'll just be... Oh. Did it do that? Or did... Well, I mean, the easiest way to check would be to check this other light over here and see whether or not the light switch is still up. Because I think breaker pop is instant, which would also mean then I have to... Yeah, the light's still on, so it turned off the breaker. Now that I found it, it went and turned off the breaker, which means I know two things. I know it's not a mare and it's not a djinn. Well, that is clearly EMF 5, though. So that's nice. Sanity is still quite high. So let's get this and this into there. Now that it's starting to do things. Right? 1, 2... Like, it took me finding it for stuff to finally happen. But yeah, 4 and 5, kind of back to back like that. That's kind of a clear clue of EMF 5. I sort of wish there was a twin curve, so I could have just been like, oh, twins, bounce. I unfortunately have to lose a whole bunch of sanity too if I want to go get the breaker on. In like super duper annoying fashion. Because I don't have the lights on all the way over there. Never mind the fact that the character is running. V-Magic Mirror kind of doesn't handle that very well. I got like the worst breaker for this too. If I could have got the under the right stairs one again. Actually, that's 2 in a row that I got really terrible breakers for. Because the last one was on this side. I got lucky with that demon. Where's it go? It's a demon, because like I asked where it was and it hunted immediately. And hunted not horribly long after that. I happened to be right. But that was just because I happened to be right, not because it gave me clear indications it was a demon. So now let's get over there. We can check for orbs, we can get down writing. This thing is probably starved for attention because it was seriously like the last 2 rooms for me to check. The last 2 rooms I could possibly check in the entire building, and it's there. I should have checked, like, the upstairs first, maybe, or something. I don't know. Because it's this room, or it's one of these 2 rooms. Let's put this down real quick. No, it did not touch that recently. Bam. Check for orbs. Is that orb? It is orb. Alright. Cool. Good. It is not freezing yet. Let's go ahead and get this down. So we do have orb. Raiju or Obake. And we can actually sort of know that from certain things. But a Raiju would be dots. So let's go get dots. Just double checking that all I have on me is this. I couldn't even tell if it was on or not, but I have the lights on, so that makes sense. Raichu would be dots, Obake would be fingerprints. We could always get a hunt and check for it, because, like, with electronics around, a Raichu would be fast. That's one way to go for it. Or we could look for the Obake change, which might be dangerous. Either way, it's going to be faster to just die and get the ghost than to walk all this way. I don't even have anything that can force interactions either, which kind of sucks. Did something, but not a door touch. Sanity is still fairly high. We're out of hunting range for both, to be honest. I can take this and this. And I guess that can kind of be our checker. Right, because we can turn this bad boy on. And then if we leave this somewhere outside the ghost room, we can listen for Raiju to speed up. I didn't leave any electronics in the room on either, because I didn't place the camera. I think I just threw the camera down. So it's unlikely to be that, which means I'd mostly just be looking for an Obake to touch something. That would clearly sort of be our go-to. So we can leave this off. Don't really need it. Since this is the bathroom, we'll maybe put it here so we can listen for Raiju speed up. And then the only other electronic we'll have will end up being this. Just kind of pan around. See if we can get it. Might be easier in the dark without this crap in our face. Oh, there it is. Dots. It's a Raiju. Alright. There are electronics in there, and we've probably not lost a ton. So we're not really in Raiju hunting range yet, right? Raijus can hunt at 65% sanity if there are electronics in the room. Turn this crap back on. And, yeah, we don't have that. With all these lights on, fair chances we're still around 70, or at the very least we're getting decently close. One mistake could have led to it. That was very nice, very clear dots came out of nowhere on me. Because it was silent and it happened to move in there. So with the tier 1 dots, sort of the thing that you run into is the area that it covers. You're not going to get good room coverage on that. So the thing you want to do is to kind of like slowly pan it across the room. Like pretend you are the tier 3 dots, and that's kind of like where you'll get what you're looking for. Yeah, see clearly there we were just above Raiju hunting level. A little bit longer, and it might have in fact been able to do so. But, we got it this time without dying. Didn't really do anything else because it's not going to matter. We're on a 1x difficulty for the challenge. And it wasn't back to Raiju. Alright, I will see you in hopefully the final one. Ellie Dexter, all females. Pretty sure.
Whoever was here must have summoned
Just,
the ghost with a
oops, all
cursed
girls.
object.
Bam.
We don't know
Bam.
what it's capable of.
And I think it'll just end up being the same thing. It's just gonna wind up being another search out for temperatures. It's starting to heat up, getting up to almost 50 out here, which is kind of nice for a decent night. Turn this on. Let's look for our cursed possession right away. See what we got. We have a monkey paw. Look at that boy. Hello, buddy. Alright, so we're just gonna cheese this one because we can. It's gonna be easy. Watch, I go in here. There's no door. I wish to trap the ghost. I wish to trap the ghost. Alright. So the ghost room has locked, and we are going to get out of the building. If we wait for the 60 seconds while outside of the building, the ghost is going to fail to perform a hunt. So the ghost is now trapped in its ghost room. The ghost door has locked itself closed. There's a lock symbol on it. We didn't hear any door slam shut, so it's probably not that. It is currently up to a couple things right there. This is EMF 3 and EMF 2, respectively. Could also be EMF 2 and EMF 2. But look at that. No sanity lost to do I wish to trap the ghost. Now the only thing we have to do is go back in there after 60 seconds have passed, which, kind of like once this gets to the end, will count as the 60 seconds. I mean, I gotta walk up there anyways. I wish to trap the ghost. Traps the ghost in its ghost room. Locks the door. Lock symbol on the door. The ghost cannot leave and cannot open the door if it decides to hunt afterwards, being whatever that ghost might end up being. Now I get to go back through this entire building and just look at every single door and see if it has a lock symbol on it. If it has a lock symbol on it, that's the ghost room. First thing first, I am going to go turn on the lights though, because that is going to make this significantly easier. Alright, 60 seconds are definitely up. The ghost should have been hunting. So, after 60 seconds, once the ghost is locked in its house, it comes to find you. It triggers a cursed hunt, I believe, and just comes to get you. It does all its steppy-steppies. But if you are outside the building, right, they made a change where now, if nobody is inside the building, or house, as it be, the ghost will instantly end a hunt. And this is for instances of like nightmare and insanity and custom difficulties where kills extend hunts. So then that way, if you're out of the building, or like if the only person inside or only two people inside have been caught by the ghost, the hunt instantly ends. What this actually ends up meaning is, for instances like this, we can manipulate things by being outside the building when the ghost should be hunting and just instantly failing the cursed hunt. It's right here. Easy peasy. Alright. So, because this door had a lock symbol on it, that means that this is the ghost room. Let's kind of check for stuff right away. Okay. There is nothing. We're gonna keep this light on just because it's not American. What are you doing out here anyways? Being geese. it turned it off too. Okay. I see your game. You want to play with me, homie? Alright, so we have ultraviolet. That's important. The ghost immediately touched the light switch as we were on our way out. So it told us it's not a mare. Very clear about that. And it told us that it roams, that it likes to move. So it may in fact also not be a Goryo. didn't see how fast temperatures were falling, but oh my goodness, you suck. Alright, well, that's on the way back up there anyways. Let's get writing and cam, I guess. And we'll check these. That's 1, 2. Now, the 2 that we've already seen, but you never know. Nothing really suggests that it would be a EMF5 ghost. Those light switches are still on, so technically speaking, we're not going to be losing any sanity on our way back in there. The lights being on is just really handy and helpful, especially because, like, you know, you can see what I can see. We are at about 90% sanity still. We're up over high 85, so the only thing that could potentially hunt us would be a yokai. Please don't be a yokai. I would prefer not to get hunted while doing all this. What a long trek to the ghost room again. These ghosts are picking kind of like the furthest doors they possibly could. Alright, we'll turn that off. Around here. Quick pop this off. Give a little scan. We have ghost orbs. Here's my book. Please write in it. Has not done that. It is freezing. Alright. So we have freezing, we have orb, and we have UV. It's either a Hauntu or a Mimic. Interesting. So now I need to try and get Spirit Box in that room. I'm going to come back with sanity medication and a Spirit Box. So yeah, I need to try to get Spirit Box in the room. Right here. Turns on the hallway lights, which means I should not lose any sanity at all. Should not. Would not. Could not. That way I can walk around in the dark and just kind of feel confident about not really running into a situation of getting hunted. If I get Spirit Box, it's a Mimic, and it's a jerk. If I don't, it's a Hauntu, and it's just cold. But that's nice to know. It's just a butthead. And that is where, like, in this challenge specifically, Monkey Paw is super OP. Because it just makes finding a ghost all that much easier. Yeah, none of that really matters. I'm still super high sanity. I'm still very, very high sanity. I don't know how many goof around questions I'll ask. But you know me, I have to. It's in the job description. Boo boo boo! But that would be 3 semi-successful contracts on high school. With tier 1 items, that's not bad. That's not bad for somebody aiming to, like, start trying to play the bigger maps in a solo situation. Because I don't have a ton of experience at that. I mostly end up playing the smaller maps. I like them more. They're just easier to traverse. As much as this gives you that Urbex sort of haunted feel, I don't know, there's just something about the smaller maps that make it a little bit better, right? You feel like you're in there, you were hired for a job, you can get around, it's got that creepy haunted house atmosphere. I like it. I'm a fan. Alright. Where are you? Are you here? Oh, no way! No shot! It's a Mimic! On my first Spirit Box question, too! This idiot done giving himself up. Alright, let's get out of here. It's a Mimic, send it. Yo. Couldn't have asked for like a better third game. couldn't have asked for a better third game. This is amazing. Oh, and that's why I always confirm. I could have just said it's a Hauntu and left, but no, I'd have been wrong. I'd have been wrong. It's a mimic. Drink my whiskey and get out of here. Yo, man, seriously. That could have been rough. Always confirm it is the mimic. Because this isn't any kind of combination, so like you can't even get this technically. The only ghost that can do that is the mimic. So if you get UV, ghost orbs, and spirit box, you instantly know it's mimic. Don't even have to check freezing. So if you don't get spirit box, it's Hauntu. And if you don't get UV, it's Onryo. And those are kind of like the ones to check. Because you're not really going to end up in these situations. It has forced orbs. So yeah, mimic. If you get these 3, you'll know instantly. If you get these 4, you'll have to know instantly. But yeah, that definitely means that if you have ghost orbs and spirit box and you get either UV or freezing, you have to check. If you get ghost orbs and you get dots, EMF, or writing, you don't have to check. It cannot be the mimic. The mimic is these 4 evidences specifically, but when you look on its page here, you'll see it is spirit box, ultraviolet, and freezing. And that's, you know, not everything. So we go back here and I mean, if you get those and you didn't check for orbs, you'll still have it. Oh, sneaky little button. We didn't even take dots, EMF in there. Didn't even take them in there. Come on, show me mimic. Show me mimic. Yes!
I prepared some jobs for you.
Oh, that feels good. And that level up. Got the level 3 parabolic mic. Nice. I am like one contract. Yeah, I'm like a contract away from getting level 73 as well, which would be my next item. Thank you all so much for watching. If you made it this far in the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And check me out at twitch.tv/Dorakaiser. You can usually find me on there Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m. U.S. Central, you know, for reasons. You can also find me at tiktok.com/Dorakaiser, right here on YouTube. And I don't really post on Threads or Instagram all that much. On x.com/Dorakaiser, or Twitter, depending on whatever you want to call it. But hey, it's been great having you here, and the world is very lucky to have you, and so am I, and may the power protect you, always.